Hello my friends and welcome back. My name is Phoenix and we are at Let's Play Xenonauts xdivision 99.34. Okay, as you may have noticed, I have to apologize for the low quality and the lack of sounds in my last videos. Actually, they were done before the first, while I was still having some technical issues and glitches, which I kinda solved now, so I sure hope you can hear me better, less wise noise in the background, and of course, somewhat better image quality. So, if you watched the videos, well, let's go back and rewind, and let me give you some explanations. As I have mentioned in the first video, the goal of this presentation is to teach you the house and to give you the hows and whens of this game, and to give you some insight into my experience and to explain some of the mechanics. So it's basically pointless if I play it all over again because I know how to play it and I'm fully enjoying it. All I want to help you is enjoy it also. So let's see. I honestly don't exactly remember what kinds of save games I have here, but I sure know I saved them for you. So let's take them one by one. First, new beginning. If I remember correctly, there were, yes, the bases. We built the bases, yes, okay. Some of them were done. Yes, we put the last bases. We hired. Excuse me. We hired our scientists. We sent for hire, and that's kinda all. We are still waiting for our hangars, for our garage, for our medical center to be built. Particularly not much happening here. So this is where we left off. All I did extra was configure some of my soldiers. As you may see here. So as a tip, I don't know if I mentioned it. I usually tend to configure my soldiers in the following order. So basically, snipers, I tend to choose them based on their accuracy. Should be no less than 60, ideally 65 or above as a starting. uh, okay, heavy weapon guys, they require strength and accuracy to aim their heavy weapons. Both of them, or at least one of them, should be 65, and the other one shouldn't be less than 60, which is the case here. It's going to be a little difficult with this one. As a particular mention, you should know that there are two kinds of heavy weapons. So, the all heavy weapons have one particular thing in common. If you move, so if your man carrying the heavy weapon, be it a sniper rifle, be it a rocket launcher, be it a heavy machine gun, moves, then there will be a consecutive loss of accuracy in that particular turn for that man. So let's take an example. You see this one. It says heavy. No, so rifles can move. This one says heavy, yes, and lowest of strength or accuracy at aim. What does that mean? That when the dude carrying the heavy machine gun moves that turn, he will lose some of his accuracy. If he doesn't move and shoots from an ideal position, the game will take into consideration the lowest of strength or accuracy to be considered as aim. So, of course, there are modifiers. Later on, you will be able to research some armors which will mitigate this a lot. But for starters, you should know that this is a property of heavy. When it says heavy, it means that if you move, you lose accuracy. If it says lowest of strength or accuracy, that means that both attributes come into play. Which is the lowest? It's decisive for your precision. Okay. Next. the assault, my assault guys are sort of a modified rifleman. I tend to equip them with both rifle and a shotgun. Why? Because shotgun helps me capture them, and rifle comes in play when you cannot go close. So it's open field, it's open ground. You cannot cover ground with shotgun and still shoot. Or when there is a pack of enemies, which will prove difficult for your guys to get into and execute them all, particularly with this puny little beginning shotguns, which are more than aren't worth more than the paper they are drawn on. So basically, they tend to be an assault rifleman actually. When I choose them as assaults, I take into consideration their time units. It's critical to have as many time units as they possibly can to cover the ground, to get close to the enemy. They are close quarter combat as combat soldiers, combat specialists. Next type is the Rocketeer. Heavy weapons I've already explained. Rocketeer. Well, my Rocketeer is a specialized Rocketeer. All he does is fire missiles. So I don't really care about this pistol. I only put it on. I will explain later some of the mechanics. So Rocketeer, all it does carries rockets. So this is my specialist Rocketeer. He fires rockets. It's a support. He's a support. He's a support guy. Heavy support fire. Should be as strong as possible, obviously. And the shield guy. Well, the bullet sponge. The bullet sponge. Uh, well, take them with as high bravery as you possibly can. You can imagine that being a designated bullet sponge, so walking around with a big bullseye on your back, or actually on front in this case, it won't be pleasant. So the higher the morale, the better for them. Uh, Guys that get shot at a lot, that get brutalized, that get hurt, tend to have their bravery lowered, their morale lowered, and you don't want this guy to start panicking in front of an open door, in front of a room full of aliens. So you just don't want it to happen because he will die. They are supposed to be expandable, but once they start growing in attributes, you will miss one of these guys if they fall. Um, okay, as you may see, soldiers with a higher bravery score are more likely to resist psionic attacks, harder to suppress, and less likely to panic in combat. Now let's talk a bit about particular attributes. So as I was starting to say, time units, health, strength, accuracy, reflexes, bravery, self-explanatory, each of them. I want to tell you this time is that how the way they tend to increase. Well, by usage. So the designation has no importance. Basically, it's for you to keep track of them. How they grow is by usage. So if they move a lot, they will get time units. Participate in many missions, they will get time units. Participate in many missions, they will grow in health. Carry a lot of weight, not overweight, but at least 80% of their capacity, and they will grow in strength. Make them shoot a lot. It doesn't matter if they hit or not. By shooting, by practicing, they will grow in accuracy. So it's not. It's important to make them work. Reflexes, of course, a soldier which has a reaction shot or several will increase its attribute. Keep in mind that reflexes is an attribute which suffers modifiers. So basically, each weapon has a let's see if it's written here. No, it's not. Has reflexes modifier. So shotgun, a pistol has, I know, 2.5, shotgun has 1.5, rifle has 1, a sniper rifle 0.5, machine gun 0.5. So basically it's easier to react with a weapon with a lighter weapon than in a heavier weapon. So this is why they have these bonuses. Okay, this being said about attributes. Okay, Okay. Uh, some other things, some other stuff, some other stuff, some other stuff. Okay. Yes. One thing of importance. We have talked about base layout. We have talked about science. Well, beginner's course, anyways. We have talked about engineering department. We have talked about our logistical department, soldiers, barracks, soldiers, equipment. Um, Vehicles? Not none yet. There will be a lot of them. I would like to emphasize one particular thing for beginners and advanced uh, alike. Keep a lookout for tips at loading screens. They are important and they are useful. One of the tips the creators of the mod put in is that use vehicles. They are your friends now. In the previous versions of the game, you had if you carried a vehicle on the dropship, it would have replaced some of your soldiers too, most likely. In this case, in this mod, you are allowed to take vehicles beside the soldiers, so they make great support units. Don't think they are invulnerable. They are very vulnerable and they will be destroyed a lot. But it's easier to build a tank than to repair a human. So tanks you can build hundreds. It will be no problem. A commander or a major, if you lose it, it will hurt. Trust me. Okay, airplanes. There are two tabs here. The interceptor tab, which shows the planes currently in the base, and the dropships, which you can have more of each. In this particular case, the dropships tab shows the arrangement and the alignment of your soldiers inside the dropship, because maybe you want them to be in different orders. I for once, I don't like my precision rifles to be insta. I like it one here because they are precision, so they are supposed to be able to take shots from afar. I'd like to put the rocket launcher in the front and the machine gunners um, uh, and the shield in the front. Why? Because they have suppression capacity. Not once will you encounter situations when the landing site is hot. Sometimes really hot and sometimes red hot. So basically, I had not once encountered situation where I was outnumbered and outgunned at least 2 to 1. So every shot counts. Every shot counts. The positioning of your troops can make the difference between life or death, because sometimes all you need to win is one single time unit point, which is a difference. Your soldiers is here, or is there. So keep that in mind. Okay. Okay. I would like to emphasize again the Expedia. Read it. It's a good info. Statistics vary from version to version, but keep reading the Expedia. It will give you a good clue of what is what and how can you use them. Okay, next save game. Let's see what I got here for you. New beginning 1. Let's see what is this. Okay, yes. The first steps video. Uh, Okay, so basically what I would like to show you here is that. Okay, I'll send it back. Squadron, go back, return to base. As you may have seen, this is green. It means that it is grounded, so it landed out of its own volition. So I did not shoot it down. It landed. You can assault it. About assaults. I would strongly recommend, particularly in the beginning, don't do night missions. You will see me loading a lot because there's no other tool to make the computation. You will see me sending, downing here UFO and sending my guys. They arrive at night, I load and I wait for the right moment to send them, just so they arrive at day, because up until mid to late game you really are at a disadvantage playing at night. Aliens are better at night, they shoot them well anyway, so they don't miss, and at night they see even better. So and you should keep in mind that civilians, at least in the last version, were a bit handicapped at day, so they are better at night and a little worse at day. You do have an advantage in that case, so keep that in mind. Okay, so this is a grounded UFO. I sent my troops, and yes, this is the one. This is the one. I want to show you some of the mechanics of the game. Because, well, I will delete the save games. I don't like having these many save games, but I kept them to make a point. So let's see. Yes, as you can see, please read what's written there. It's important. It really is. Get used to reading it. Okay, if I remember correctly, there was an alien or something here. Now, what I wanted to show you is that first things first. Okay, I got him here. Let's see if we can hit. Hopefully. Did you hear the sound? Ping! That sound, ping! It's like hitting a crystal ball. Ping! Signifies you hit, but you hit a shield. These seasons, they are very fragile creatures. They are not tough. They will look very tough, but they are not. Actually, they are not. They are very fragile. But they have a shield guy. All the seasons have shields. Particularly annoying, yes, but they have shields. So basically, in the front and lateral arcs, they are shielded. From the front, you will not get hit. You get a shot. From the lateral, you have a point. I would suggest attacking them, flanking them. Okay, so we scored a hit. Good. We're good. Now, my heavy weapon support, guys. Resisted. What does that mean? It means he took damage. But the armor protected him. He absorbed the damage. Don't despair. The more damage they take, or you take, the lower quality the armor becomes. In time, armor crumbles. So given enough time, you just have to shoot them more. So they took the damage, but they did not get hurt. I don't know which took the damage, the armor, the shield. So basically, he was hit. Something went lower, some of his resistances, but he's not dead. He's not even hurt. Okay, next. I will show you a trick. Okay. Another sniper. Let's see. Can we hit? No, we missed. Okay. Let's see if we can throw a grenade. Almost. 40 points. Let's try it. Okay. In the beginning, your guys are a bunch of morons. I repeat, they are the best humanity has to offer, but they will get even better. Right now, compared to what they should be, or what they will become, or what they could become, they are literally a bunch of morons. They could not hit the broadside of an alien battleship if it were standing 5 feet from them. So basically, keep in mind that, look, it's one puny, stupid little season. It's not a warrior, it's not an elite, it's not a terror soldier, it's a stupid little puny guardsman. He's nothing special. I already fired 4 of my guys. He did not take any kind of damage. So basically, you should start trying to overpower them from the beginning. What does that mean? I mean, if it takes a whole squad to take out a season, or maybe two, you should plan accordingly. So don't split up your squads in lesser fire teams unless you're sure they can get the job done. In mid-game or later stage games, you will be able to take one-on-one at almost any unit. But by then, your units would have turned into I don't know, if you like Warhammer, you could compare them to Space Marines. So basically, they are really mean, tough, really mean and tough killers. Right now, they are like children. So honestly, my grandma fights better than my squad right now. Okay, what do? We have an alien which, when he will start shooting, he'll do quite a lot of damage. We have several options. The option I used, I could have thrown a smoke grenade, I could have thrown a suppression grenade, a flashbang. Okay, I brought a heavy weapon with me. Why? Exactly because of this. Look, suppressed. I don't know if I scored a hit. I don't even care. As I explained it before, when my heavy weapons guy moved, his accuracy dropped dramatically. His range is almost at the limit. You see the yellow. Well, that means he's beyond optimal range. So accuracy is 7%. It's pathetic. You will get it up to 40-50%, but right now it's absolutely pathetic. But I got him suppressed. What does that mean? Next turn he will have only half of his time units. That means the season is left with two options: fire burst, depending on what weapon he has, or retreat. Now, if he can get some of your guys hit, he will fire. But considering that his range is quite big, so if your soldiers would have been here, he would have fired. Here, it depends. If he considers he has a real chance to hit one of the guys, he will fire and stay in place, which can be an advantage, because he cannot fire such a big damage. Now, later, one shot, one kill, so don't expect them to last very long under enemy fire. Okay, we still have the shotgun guys. Now, let's see, what can we do? 13 time units for a snapshot, not even close enough. So, let's move out. I've already been here, I know it's nobody here, so otherwise I would suggest caution against this kind of action. Because, look, if you want to survive long in this game, you should learn to expect the unexpected. So, when I played this mission first, when I opened this door, I didn't even open this door. If I open this door, I always expect to find one of my enemies here. Exactly here, or here, hidden, well hidden in the corner. So, keep in mind that in that case you would have had not one, but two enemies. You would have lost the mission, and not even begun. Okay, so keep that in mind. Never take on more enemies than you can chew. Never. Because your guys will never be strong enough. Okay, so keep that in mind. Why am I coming here? It's easy, because if he fires, he will stay in place. He is dead. If he moves, he can retreat here. My guys will fire. My guys can get close enough. Keep in mind, the AI is intelligent. Not once have I been set up in a trap. He can retreat. He can run here. He will wait. Not once will he wait for his friends to come. And when you chase him, you will find yourself facing not one, but 2, 3, 4, or maybe more enemies waiting for you, so they don't just rush in to kill you. They will be able to wait for you. I have been set up not once, and I have learned to set up traps. Expect them to do the unexpected. They will not, if you load the save game 10 times, they will 10 times do different things. So they have a dynamic AI, they don't have a pre-programmed AI. Okay, and again, we don't have many things to do yet. Let's see what he does. He retreated. Okay. Oops, another one. See? What was I telling you? See the distance? See the distance? He fired. Okay, now what I want to show you. Yes, in my previous save game, the cop helped me. Now he saw us. He saw us because of my bad deployment. In my last mission, I put them back in. Now I don't care. I didn't really care. But the deployment is bad. You should have expected. When I first played the mission, I expected some of them to be here and to fire at me from the window. So expect that. Okay. That's easy job. Good, we got some damage in. Let's see if we can hit the little son of a bitch. 33, 34, 37. Okay, here we are. Chew on this, you motherfucker. What does that mean? You should keep in mind that each object on the bullet's path has an individual chance of stopping your bullet. So, basically, you see it's a 10%, it's a 67%, and it's a 5%. The game takes into account two things. The accuracy of the shooter and some sort of average between the stopping power of the obstacles plus the individual stopping power of the obstacles. So not once will you have, I don't know, a 10% fence which will stop your bullet. So keep that in mind. Okay. Ping! Shield. Miss. Okay. How much did we need to shoot him? Let's see. 12. Let me show you a trick. Oh my god, this should work. No, it didn't. No, it didn't. Well, my shield guy, I believe he's dead, but it doesn't matter. It's for demonstration purposes. Let's see. Let's take a look at the other one. Where did he go? No. As I mentioned, try taking him from behind. So let's see. Let's put the theory into practice. See? We hit. Only suppressed. See? I needed a whole squad to fire 2 consecutive turns to kill one puny, I repeat, this is a puny little Caesar. One single elite would have exterminated my entire squad. So, let's see what happens. What choices do you think he has? Shoot. Retreat. Stay in place. Do nothing. Do nothing, preserve time units for reaction shot next turn. My guess, he will shoot this guy. I was wrong, luckily for me. Luckily for me, because now he's dead. But it's a matter of chance, honestly. So we applied the same tactics. Always try to flank him as much as possible. He's dead. Okay. Our shield is down to 78%. Shield is particularly resistant to lightning weapons which they use. You've seen it, so it's resistant. Because phaser fire or things like that, not that much. Okay. I believe you know this part. See, nothing happens. Well, doesn't matter. You've seen this mission. I just wanted to make a point. Let's see the next save game. Next save game. Okay, we've done the landing UFO. We are back at the strategic screen. At our strategic screen, of course, returning from a beautifully done mission. You've seen it in my previous video. Okay, we are returning. Okay. Okay, let's see. Some of my guys got hurt, if I remember correctly. Let's see. Oh, yes. Yes, I did the Savium in order to show you the air combat. Well, you will excuse me, I am not, and I mean I'm not, particularly good at this air combat. My specialty is ground combat and strategy. There are some absolutely fantastic videos about air combat on the net. You can find them. I don't know, I think it's Drages who's done them. I'm pretty sure it's him. Look him up on the YouTube. He's an absolute wizard. So he's an absolute wizard. I use the auto combat. I like to equip my ships so that they can take on whatever they encounter. But there will be instances when you will need to take personal charge. It will be harder for you, like for me, but I don't know. Let's see, center, let's intercept it. I want to show you some explanations about the air combat. If we can catch him this time, we did. Okay, see, both 100% victory. Okay, this is not what I want to show you. I want to explain a few things about the air combat interface. So, basically, enemy, your ships. Your ships. Enemy. Afterburner. That is max speed plus afterburner. Fuel level. So if you look here, it will show you for how many seconds you can keep up the fight. I know, somewhere around here. Okay, this is the primary weapon, secondary weapon. You can forbid it from firing. Here are the targets. This is evasive roll. But I must mention that in the evasive roll, let me show you what's an evasive roll. Look, this is an evasive roll. See, this is an evasive roll. It is done in evasive roll. I would suggest you don't use this button. Use Q or E buttons, or configure them in the configuration panel how you please, because because this way you can control if it's a left roll or a right roll. This button will disengage. Okay, right now I am disengaging because I am in no mode. Well, let's play. Let's see if we can do this. I believe we can do this. Yes, wait. What I did, strafe, roll, evade. You've seen the whole thing. This is just a tutorial, so if you want to see the wizard in action, look up Drages. He's the real guy. He's the real dude. Okay, we took it down. So, as I mentioned before, we have the next save game. The configuration. The configuration is air combat. Look here. Roll left, roll right. So, these are the controls for air combat. I don't particularly use air combat. It's a matter of patience, but it is, regardless, it is useful. Okay. Okay. Let's see this one. Yes, this one I did for the same purposes as before. Okay. Okay, it's down. We send. Yes. We shot it down. Okay. what did I do? I said intercept Chinook, and I realized, look, it's getting dark. It's a bad idea to fight in the dark with children soldiers. So no. So I gave it a load. This is a way to compute. There's no other way to compute. So I don't know if there's a useful mean to calculate it. Here it's written. So it says that if you send it Chinook, it will arrive in 7 hours. So 7 hours, it will be 22 hours. So it should be late. But I don't know if it's useful or not. This is the way I do it. So I send it. Particularly several times when I shoot down several UFOs. Sometimes you have to compute the optimal route in order to catch them all, and to be able to do them all during daytime. So basically, what I did was wait a little bit more. It will stay there for 24 hours. Meanwhile, my hangars, my garages, my living quarters have been finished, but that's not the point. And now I send it. Now I send the Chinook. This is a helicopter, so it's not very fast. It will be a workhorse for quite a while, but it's slow. It's really slow. Research going. We'll get back to it. To ground combat. Blah blah blah. Okay. So, and we got there in during night time. We can have another fun round here. Escape to space. Okay, so I did not engage. Okay, next. Let's see. Yes, during nighttime computations I was talking about. Meanwhile, look, lots of UFOs walking around. In the first month, until you get your bases up and running and your defense capacity to a decent level, these will hurt. These will hurt you a lot, because they will cause a lot of losing funding. So basically, right now I am 1.5 million short of my previous month income. So basically, I can expand my upkeep, but keep in mind that this will chew badly on your income. So I expect 1 or 2 months to be on the negative. So first months are not easy. Okay, next. Let's see what we have here. Yes, terror sites are tricky, difficult to clear. That's an understatement. Both of them. Tricky, hard as hell. Difficult to clear, nightmarish. A great reward for their completion, yes. The team does not help anybody. Yes, indeed, that's true. This is the second tactical mission you have seen. Well, here I wanted to illustrate I made a mistake. Several, actually. One of them was that I did not bring any C4 charges. So, well, I kept my Rocketeer just in case with the last 2 missiles for the door, because I realized my mistake, but just in case, so that you know, I did not bring any C4 charges. That's one mistake. The second mistake is that, as you can see, I brought no shield guy. In this configuration, shotgun rifle configuration, shield guys are vital. I did not bring any, so basically now I am in an open field situation, with a lot of open field, with little cover, with shotgun or rifle equipped guys, which are pathetic. They cannot hit a broadside of a battleship, I swear to you. So basically you have a whole squad firing on open ground on one enemy soldier and not hitting anything. That soldier fires back and kicks your ass. So as you may have noticed, okay. As you may have noticed, we have done the same trick as before. Lateral or even from the back. If you want to hit, I would suggest you do this trick. As you can see, not particularly effective shotguns, but I'm trying. I'm testing them. No, job done. Now, another thing. Yeah. In my previous video, I don't normally use alien guns picked up from the ground. I did that just for the purpose of showing it to you how you can use it and how you can use them to your benefit. Alien guns are okay, but keep in mind that there's a penalty for you using them. Basically a weight and an aiming penalty, so a precision penalty. What I like to use are their grenades. Their grenades are good and notably better than yours, particularly in the beginning stages, in the opening stages of the game. So just use them. Use them, they are useful. Let's see what we have here. So I have a phaser rifle, a shield, mini shield, which actually does still have some juice in it, which is good, which is quite good, and a stun grenade. Okay, you have seen the rest of the video. Okay, let's see. Okay. Sure. Yes, civilian abilities regenerate health, and not just theirs. Not just theirs. There are a lot of aliens that regenerate health. Careful. Increased vision at night, what I was talking about, reduced at day. Same thing. Use every advantage you can get. Okay, so basically you've seen it. I ran out of ammo. I returned my two guys for the weapons I left behind. Meanwhile, what was going on around here? Yes, I positioned my snipers to be able to fire, and what? And nothing in particular. What was happening here? Yes, yes. Our kind little doctor. Our kind little scion. Kind little scion. Yes. Little mother. Okay. So, let's kill this guy. In tactics. Okay. Wait here. Dumbass. Stay there. And come here, you little one. You little. Okay. Let's hope these guys will actually start hitting things. Let's see. Particularly. And our guy is dead. Life. Okay. This is, I repeat, this is just for showing purposes. This is unlawful gameplay. You don't put your guy with the back at point with the back at his enemy, knowing full well that this guy will come out and shoot him in the back. So you don't do that. It's just stupid. But this is for sure. Okay. Open the door. I used this guy because I didn't have enough time units to fire that guy anyway. So opening the door consumes time units, and I would rather have time units in head. Little motherfucker. I just don't like them. I hate them with all my guts. Okay, this is what I wanted to show you. The end mission screen. Aliens killed. We got everyone. Xenonauts casualties 1, vehicles lost, so pretty good rating. This is the unknown items, the yet unknown items we have recovered. They are sent to research divisions. The rest, alien alloys, alanium, power sources, lightning pistol, phaser, weapon, alien stun grenade. So they still have to fix the the strings on the weapons, on the items, so don't mind it. Alien mini shield. Okay, as I have mentioned, the more some of you guys work, it's like in real life. The more you work, the more experience you get. Look, strength +5, accuracy, bravery, reflexes, time units, hit points. Strength. This one's dead, poor guy. Look, he was a useful soldier. 2 kills, but shit happens. Look, strength +5, strength +4, bravery. He resisted psionic attacks. He was attacked a lot. He resisted. Accuracy, reflexes. Just look at it. +10. +10. This guy fired back a lot. So use them. The more you use them, the better they get. Okay. Okay, what is... yes, we go back to base. Research. For research. So we are in full throttle. Why I went back? The research, it's easy enough. I suggest you read the descriptions because they are very useful. They will give you an idea of what to expect from a particular research. Okay, so should keep in mind that of one particular technology, if you research many items enough, you will be able to understand the technology and incorporate it into your own designs. So if you have a phaser rifle, phaser pistol, phaser heavy, phaser cannon, and phaser whatever, you would have acquired enough items to be able to research alien phaser technology, and that could possibly lead to some upgrades to your existing technologies. Okay, alien interrogation. We have caught one of them. Have you seen the blue dots when I shoot them with the shotguns? The red one is the damage. The blue one is the stun damage. Well, in this particular case, it's by luck, it's by chance, anyways. The stun damage was done last, so that stun damage was enough to incapacitate him and not to kill him. So I got lucky. I got myself one. I can interrogate him, whatever. What I want to show you is the workshop. Well, all of a sudden, your engineers have work to do. First, vehicles and mechs. You can build a vehicle, finally. It takes you 12 hours. You can disable a scout. The scout data core, which you have acquired by assaulting it, will give you 2 alien control system, light engines, computer. Okay, everything you get by disassembling, by capturing or whatever, will be stored here. I suggest you treat these resources carefully. It's tempting to sell. You will be, lots of times, you will be out of cash, particularly the first 3 months. Careful what you say, what you sell. Everything matters. Only sell items which you are very sure you don't need. Attention, okay? Good. So I build a hunter and so on. Okay, next save game. Let's see what we have here. A strategic build. Yes, my guys are coming back, exactly what I was telling you about. Look, in my previous gameplay I wasn't that lucky. I did not catch anybody alive, so not that lucky. Okay, this is my real save game, but I saved it in steps, in increments, so that I can show you and I can explain you what I have done in the previous videos, which unfortunately don't have any kind of sound. So, strategic 3. What is this? Let's see. I suppose yes, a couple of days. Okay. Yes. What did I do here is finish the hangars. See, the hangars are done. I have ordered myself some F-17s. How can you do that? Look, I'll show you. I'll show you, it's easy. So let's decommission the aircraft for showing purposes. Right now I have a free hangar. The rest appear to be free, but they are not. They're expecting airplanes to arrive, so they are not considered to be free. Look, you go to airplanes, scroll down, buy a new plane, 23 hours until arrival. So, and you just bought yourself a new airplane. Good, 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 good. Airplanes. Yes. After researching alien alloys, I suppose, I got the research the Jackal armor. The Jackal armor. Jackal armor, and yes, my brand new, it's even got a mint paint, my brand new little scout car, Hunter 001. It's a scout car, puny little scout car, but it's cheap, and it can soak up sub damage, which will not get to your soldiers. Use it, remember it's your friend. You don't care about it if it lives or dies. It's not alive. You can repair it as many times as you wish, and it's cheap. Okay, so I created myself a vehicle. I put it in my Chinook. I equipped it with the only machine gun he can have equipped. Here you have a few informations about it. So hit points, time units, front arm sight, accuracy, reflexes, doesn't have any reflexes. Do not expect your vehicle to fire back. It will not happen. I don't know, never happened to me, so it may happen, but never happened to me. Good. Dropship positioning, troop positioning. If you want to move around, you just do something like that, so you don't have to decommission soldiers and put them back and things like that. Good. Okay. Meanwhile, we are still waiting for our other bases to finish building. Good. Yes, and we finally arrived at my final save game, which I made for you right now. What's the difference? Very easy. My guys, my engineers have finished. So you can see there's 20 engineers. So my engineers, newly ordered engineers, have arrived. I have 20 scientists. A lot of the research is already done. I can build quite a lot of things. I can build a new interceptor, which have quite some requirements. So look, this is why I told you not to throw things away. Alien control, these are the requirements for you to build a Foxtrot, and this is a cheap one. It's a good one, but it's a cheap one. So basically, keep in mind you need a lot of things. As here is the same thing. Vehicles and mechs, armors and shielding. I build my guys some Jackal armors. They are puny little armors, but they are way better than nothing. So let's just say that my guy would not have died if he had Jackal armor. In the video, when shot in the back by the Scion, he would not have died. Okay, alien phaser lightning. You can see if you can disassemble them, you will get their cores. Using their cores, you will need their cores to build better weapons at the same time. So you will need a lot of energy cores to build energy weapons, better energy weapons. You will need a lot of ballistic cores to build ballistic weapons, and so on. I'll let you discover the rest. There are a lot. Trust me. Okay. Yes. My guys have arrived. I have quite a few assortment. This is the way I decided to play. Look, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 assaults, decided on their time units. 3 heavy weapon guys. Strength was the main factor. Rocketeer is only 1. Why is Rocketeer only 1? I don't like it. It would be more. Okay. 1, 2, 3 shields and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 snipers. And let's make another Rocketeer. Rocketeer, where are you? So, rifleman. Strength. Good heavens. 45. Good heavens. My grandma's stronger than you. Good heavens. So, Rocketeer, and we'll make this one an assault. Insufficient equipment, it doesn't matter. Why does it say that? Because meanwhile, look, I equipped my guys with Jackal armors. armor, armor, armor. That's a jackal. That's your basic. Has nothing. That's a jackal. Has something. It's way better. Okay, so what I did was equip my guys with jackals, equip with their equipment and everything. Why he says it does not have enough? Because I saved some of the defaults of my equipment. Okay, I believe this should be enough for this series. Thank you very much for your patience. See you next time.